Tuesday is going to be quite interesting. March is the end of the fiscal year in Japan. Usually in this period, the yen seasonally gains momentum, but not this year. The greenback's rally has considerably undermined the growth of the yen. The dollar-yen pair was unable to form even a slight upward correction to the figures of the last 2 months. At the same time, the US dollar index reached a new high, breaking the level of 93. And the Australian dollar is still holding in a short-term flat with the prospects of a further downward correction. The US dollar index hit the annual high, breaking the level of 93. This did not happen last night as previously expected. However, in the morning, the greenback asserted strength amid strong bullish bias in the market. It climbed against the yen on the back of a sharp rise in the US Treasury yields and the acceleration in vaccination rates. Besides, the adopted large-scale stimulus package raises concerns about a possible spike in inflation, which is also bullish for the US currency. The growth in the short-term bond yields will undoubtedly foster further gains of the US dollar. The greenback was also supported by market concerns about the possible consequences of the sudden liquidation of a hedge fund Archegos Capital. Yet, these worries eased in early trading in Asia. Experts note that the US dollar may not be able to break above the strong resistance level due to the fears of a new rise in US public debt. So, it's quite likely to try to correct to 92 and 80 or lower. Moreover, last week the rally of the US dollar was largely due to the weakness of the euro. However, this week the euro is slowly but surely regained ground, yet everything may change after the release of the US Consumer Confidence Index data for March. We will discuss it later in our video review of the New York session. The US dollar is taking the upper hand over the yen, so the dollar-yen pair is trying to touch the level of 110 and 37. If it consolidates above this level, it may rise to the target level of 112 and 80. Yet there is a risk of reversal due to the possibility of forming divergence that holds us back for some time. Even during 8 and 12 days of constant growth, we have remained alert. Interestingly, on the 4-hour chart, strong bullish momentum is clearly seen. Technical analysis experts suggest that today the pair may probably consolidate for a while before making an attempt to break the 110 and 37 level or even above this level. Yet experts also note that this attempt is unlikely to be crowned with success. Meanwhile, yesterday the AUD-USD pair tried to break through the current price range to resume an upward movement. Yet it was only indicated in the shade of the candlestick as the AUD-USD pair closed below the level. This morning it was trying again to go beyond the 0.7650 level but failed. So further growth is questionable. Perhaps in the European session there will be another reversal with a breakout. Technical analysis indicators show only a small probability of the consolidation above 0.7650. If the pair consolidates below this level today, the downward scenario will be confirmed. Time will show. In any case, a positive correction is highly unlikely. That's all for now. We wish you a profitable deal. See you on our channel with a new video in a couple of hours.